Welcome to our food journey through France. Hey there, friend. French food isn't just about fancy restaurants and awards, it's about passion. It's about history. It's about using fresh, good ingredients and making them into something truly magical. Today, we're exploring 10 famous French foods that you absolutely have to try. We're going on a food adventure, from the crispy outside of a baguette to the rich flavors of coq au vin. Get your notebooks ready because you'll want to remember everything. Okay everyone, let's start with the obvious, the croissant. This, my friends, isn't just a pastry, it's a way of life. Imagine this. You're sitting at a cafe in Paris, the morning sun is on your face, and you take a bite of a freshly baked croissant. The outside, crispy, flaky, golden brown. The inside, light, airy, buttery heaven. That's the magic of a real croissant. And don't even get me started on the smell. It's enough to make your mouth water. The secret is in the layers, you see. Layers and layers of dough, each one brushed with butter, make that special flaky texture. It takes a lot of work, but trust me, one bite and you'll understand why it's worth it. Now I don't want to see any soggy bottoms here. A good croissant should be golden brown all over, not pale and white. And the flavor? It should be rich, buttery, and a little sweet. None of that bland, store-bought stuff. This, my friends, is how you start a day in France, so go on, get yourself a really good croissant, you deserve it. Next up, we've got the baguette. The baguette is to the French what a good Sunday dinner is to others. It's essential, it's comforting, and it's so versatile. Now, a baguette is more than just bread, it's an art form. The perfect baguette should have a crisp, golden crust that cracks when you break it. And the inside, it should be soft, chewy, and full of air pockets. You can smell a good baguette from far away. That yeasty, slightly sweet smell is enough to make your mouth water. And when you tear off a piece, you can hear that crust crackle. Beautiful, I tell you. The French use baguettes for everything. They eat it with cheese, they dip it in soup, they even use it to clean up the sauce on their plates. And you know what? They're right to do so, because a good baguette makes everything taste better. So next time you're at the bakery, don't settle for some soft, flavorless loaf. Get a real baguette. And when you get it home, rip it open with your hands and enjoy it like the French do. Listen up everyone, because we're about to tackle a true French classic, coq au vin. This dish is all about rich flavors and simple charm. We're talking chicken, bacon, mushrooms, onions, all cooked together in a delicious red wine sauce. Now, don't be scared by the fancy French name. Coq au vin is actually pretty easy to make. You brown the chicken, you cook the vegetables, you add the wine to the pan, and then you let it all simmer until the chicken is falling off the bone. The key to a good coq au vin is to use a good wine. Don't you dare use that cheap wine you've got hiding in your cupboard. Go for a Burgundy or a Pinot Noir, something with a good strong flavor. And don't even think about serving this dish without crusty bread. You'll need it to soak up every last drop of that amazing sauce. Trust me, you won't want to waste a single drop. Coq au vin is a dish that's meant to be shared with friends and family. It's hearty, it's comforting, and it's guaranteed to impress. So what are you waiting for? Get cooking! Ratatouille. It's not just a kids' movie, you know. This vegetable stew is a celebration of fresh, in-season ingredients. We're talking tomatoes, eggplant, zucchini, bell peppers, onions, garlic, herbs, all cooked together until they melt in your mouth. Now, some people think ratatouille is just mush, but that's because they haven't had a real ratatouille. The key is to cook the vegetables slowly and carefully so they keep their flavor and texture. You want the tomatoes to be sweet and a little caramelized, the eggplant to be super tender, and the zucchini to still have a little bite. And don't forget the herbs. Fresh thyme, rosemary, and basil are important for that classic flavor. Ratatouille can be used in many ways. You can serve it as a side dish, a vegetarian main course, or even as a topping for pasta. It's also delicious cold, which makes it perfect for picnics or lunches. So next time you're looking for a healthy and flavorful meal, give ratatouille a try. You might be surprised at how much you enjoy it. Listen up everyone. Today, we're diving into bouillabaisse, a traditional fish stew from Marseille. This isn't your average fish soup. This is a flavor explosion that'll make you feel like you're on the Mediterranean coast. Bouillabaisse is all about fresh seafood. We're talking fish, shellfish, mussels, clams, all cooked in a rich and flavorful broth. The broth is the most important part of a good bouillabaisse. It's seasoned with saffron, fennel, garlic, and orange peel, giving it a complex and delicious flavor that'll blow you away. Now, a proper bouillabaisse should be served with rouille, a spicy garlic mayonnaise that adds a kick. Spread it on some crusty bread and dip it into that amazing broth. You'll be licking the bowl clean, I promise. Bouillabaisse is a dish you have to respect. It's a celebration of the sea, a testament to the skill of the chef, and a food experience you won't forget. So, get your friends together, find a restaurant that knows how to make a proper bouillabaisse, and prepare to be amazed. Quiche Lorraine. It's not just a fancy way of saying bacon and egg pie, you know. This classic French dish is beautiful, a perfect mix of flavors and textures. We're talking about a flaky, buttery crust, a creamy, savory custard filling, and salty, smoky bacon. It's a perfect combination, I tell you. The key to a good quiche Lorraine is to use good ingredients. That means good quality bacon, fresh eggs, and full-fat cream. None of that low-fat stuff. And don't even think about using a store-bought pie crust. Making your own is easier than you think, and it makes all the difference. The crust should be golden brown and crispy, and the filling should be firm but still a little wobbly in the center. Quiche Lorraine can be used in many ways. You can serve it hot or cold for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It's also great for picnics. So, next time you're looking for a dish everyone will love, give quiche Lorraine a try. You won't be disappointed. Crepes. Those thin, delicate pancakes are perfect for getting creative in the kitchen. Sweet or savory, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the possibilities are endless. A classic French crepe is thin and delicate with a slightly crispy edge. The batter is simple, made with flour, eggs, milk, and a little sugar. But don't let the simplicity fool you. A well-made crepe is beautiful. For a sweet treat, fill your crepe with Nutella, fresh fruit, and whipped cream. Or if you want something savory, try ham and cheese, mushrooms and herbs, or even smoked salmon and cream cheese. The key is to let your imagination run wild. Crepes are best enjoyed right after they're cooked, while they're still warm and a little crispy. Fold them in half, roll them up, or stack them high. It's up to you. So, next time you're looking for a fun and versatile meal, give crepes a try. You'll be amazed at what you can create. Escargot, yes, you heard me right, snails. Before you say no, let me tell you, these aren't your average garden snails. These are French snails, cooked perfectly and covered in garlic herb butter. Now I know what you're thinking. Snails? Really? But trust me on this one. When they're cooked right, escargot are tender and flavorful, with a slightly earthy taste. The garlic herb butter makes them even better. The snails are usually served in their shells with special tongs and tiny forks for getting the meat out. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, that's part of the fun. So next time you're feeling adventurous, order the escargot. You might just be surprised at how much you enjoy them. Soupe à l'oignon, French onion soup, it's a classic for a reason. This soup is all about rich, deep flavor. We're talking caramelized onions, beef broth, crusty bread, and melted Gruyere cheese. The key to a good French onion soup is to caramelize the onions right, and I mean right. We're talking slow and low heat until they're a deep golden brown and practically melting. This takes time, but it's worth it. Once the onions are caramelized, you add the beef broth, some herbs, and a little sherry or cognac. Then you pour the soup into oven-safe bowls, top it with a thick slice of toasted baguette, and a lot of Gruyere cheese, and bake it until the cheese is melted and bubbly. French onion soup is the ultimate comfort food. It's rich, it's savory, and it'll definitely warm you up. So, next time you're feeling sick or just need some comfort food, make yourself a big pot of French onion soup. Tart tatin. This upside-down apple tart is a French classic. It's got caramelized apples, flaky pastry, and a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. What's not to love? The key to a good tart tatin is to caramelize the apples properly. You cook them in butter and sugar until they're soft, golden brown, and coated in a sticky caramel sauce. Then, you cover them with puff pastry, and bake it until the pastry is golden brown and puffed up. Once the tart is baked, you carefully flip it over onto a plate, showing the beautiful caramelized apples. The mix of the warm, gooey apples and the cold, creamy ice cream is amazing. Tart tatin is a simple dessert, but it's absolutely delicious. It's the perfect way to end a meal or to enjoy with coffee. So, next time you're looking for an impressive dessert, give tart tatin a try. Thanks for joining us on this delicious tour of French food. We've covered a lot today, from the simple croissant to the elegant tart tatin. But this is just a small part of what French food has to offer. Remember, cooking is about more than just following recipes, it's about passion, creativity, and using the best ingredients. So get in the kitchen, try new things, and don't be afraid to make a mess. And most importantly, have fun. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more food adventures. Until next time, bon appetit!